Well, hello, it's Thursday, so it must be a day late for Willie Hat's Wednesday Whips, and you join me here in the champagne room. The sun's come out, it has been piddling with rain earlier on, so I've been inside doing a few jobs, and hopefully it will be nice and sunny later on. However, the temperature is still quite cool, so you can see I'm still wearing jumpers, and this is my stash busting jumper, which I finished earlier in the year, but I've shown you this before. So, what have I been up to? Well, you might have been seeing on my Facebook and Instagram feeds that I've been away knitting on trains and in the French Alps. And I have now returned, and yesterday Mr. W and I spent the day unpacking, doing washing, doing jobs and sort of getting back to normal, which is okay, but you do need those quiet days, don't you? Anyway, I have lots to show you because on my trip I did manage to do lots of knitting. So you might remember just before I left, I finished these lovely socks. These are West Yorksire Spinners Spring Green and a chevron pattern by Winwick Mum. So I really enjoyed doing those. So that's for me. So they will be going out. So I'm using these lovely blocking things. This is metal. I got these free with, I think it was a crochet magazine of some sort. So that's that. I also, as we came back into Blighty, finished Mr. W socks. So these are, again, West Yorkshire Spinners. This is Blue Tit colourway, and I've used a green for the heel, toe and cuff. And they're rather yummy. And Mr. W thinks they're rather nice too, which is good. So there you go, lovely. I think they're really, really pretty. Great, so that was that. I also showed you I was doing here we go. This is a crumpled pattern because I've been using it. So I took some stash with me to do that. So it's a crochet pattern and it's by drops, and I was having a lot of grief with the pattern because it's not very well written, I have to say, which I'm very disappointed about. However, I've got, this is the yoke, and I've just about started the main body. So you can see after the yoke you make a little hole for the sleeves, and then I've started on some other stash I have for that. So it's turned out quite nice, although there was a lot of swearing involved, a lot of counting, a lot of maths, and eventually I got to the right thing. So there we go. So that's what I'll be doing there. So that was an interesting thing. I've got, what I'm using in my stash is some sock yarn that I probably won't make into socks, and I might as well use it. So there we go. Oh look, the sun's come out, but it is quite windy. So there you are. I've been very, very busy. Also today, you might have noticed I've had my hair cut, and opposite my hairdresser's in Tarpoley, which I know is not Chester, but I like going out to Tarpoley, and I do like the hairdresser there. There's a shop called Stitch, which sells yarn. So it would be rude not to go in. So I went in there today and bought, this is the summer magazine for Rowan, assuming that we'll get some summer. So after, I'm going to sort of go for delayed satisfaction here, but after my lunch, and I've got some nice soup on the go, I will sit down and have a look through here and see if anything takes my fancy. So it's full of lots of different, like different patterns and things using Rowan wool. I use it for inspiration, and sometimes I use patterns to make cushions or hats or things like that. So that'll be an interesting read this afternoon. So there you go. Lots and lots of things going on. I'm having a bit of a sort out as well, so hopefully I'll be sorting through some of my whips and seeing whether I'm actually going to finish them or not, and sorting out some other things as well. I'm in a sorting out sort of mood. I think it must be spring and spring cleaning. Do you get that? Anyway, so it'd be nice to hear from you. What are you up to this spring? Are you knitting or crocheting anything interesting? For all those that came on my sock school, have you been finishing your socks? Do let me see what you're doing. I've seen some of them, which are great. And let me know what you're up to, and I shall be with you next week. Bye for now.